Hi everyone. Actually, I played the game now, but it was so ridiculous. I can't possibly upload it. But let's look for a new 15-minute game, and this is probably just like the perfect combination of length and seriousness or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna play c4 tomorrow, so might as well try it here, and g3 next, and so on. Knight f6. I can try just try to play in English, and h5. Okay, well that's a new one. I think I can play like knight f3, and you'll feel a little bit silly with all this thing, but maybe he wants to sacrifice the exchange on h4, but I don't really think that's gonna work. I mean, this is just I don't know what he's trying to do. Knight c3, and now I can play e4, and he doesn't have anything to take, no? And h5 is just a bit kind of an extra move for no good reason, but I don't know. He's obviously has a stronger, he has a higher rating and everything, so maybe it's not that bad, but it seems a bit silly to me. I can also just play d4 next, also, and see from there what's up. There's actually some cool tricks here. This is a bit like the Marshall defense, which goes d4, d5, c4, knight f6. Then you can take on d5, knight takes, and then knight f3 is the best move, and then e4. And that's really just known to be better for white. Now the question is, what's the difference compared to this Marshall? What's the difference? The difference is that actually now I got this like I got this extra g3 move, and he got this extra h5 move, and I think probably h5 is a better move. Like, it's a less useful move for him than g3 for me, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about this. I guess he will go to g5 at some point. G4, bishop g4. I don't even know. Like, maybe I just play h3 and just take the bishop, and oh no, I can't do that because d4 will hang. But I could play bishop e3 and then do the same thing, no? Like, he's a bit stuck here. I don't know. Let's try it. h3 next move. Yeah, I don't need to castle short at all. I mean, he doesn't have any development at all. e6. Okay, I mean, this is incredibly passive now. Passive, if I just say passive, it actually doesn't quite cover it. I guess he will go like bishop b4 next and so on, but I just don't believe any of this at all. Bishop b4. Okay, I mean, e4 is protected. This is there's a way of measuring development, and in this case, you just basically you can just measure the moves that you made. Okay, I mean, he's gonna play queen a5 next. That's pretty obvious. Okay, so what if I play bishop g5? What's his move? Bishop g5, queen a5. Even. Oh wait. I'm blundering this bishop all the time, like. Okay, no, bishop g5, queen a5, bishop takes f6, and he needs to take f6. Yeah, I think it's fine. Because maybe he's playing knight bd7, but I don't know. So the thing is, my queen is protecting c3 here. So if he plays queen a5, bishop f6, bishop takes c3, I can just take with a pawn. It's okay. And the funny thing is, like h5, he's played h5, so he can't play h6. I'm actually threatening e5 here. And I'm not quite sure how he's gonna protect any of this, because okay, that's a good point. Okay, that's fair enough. Is this bad for me? I totally forgot about this, of course. Probably no need to tell you. Queen takes d4. How did I forget this? Okay. Right. What about rook d1? Rook d1? Rook d1, if he wants to take an e4, well, if he takes with the knight, then I take the queen, so that's easy. If rook d1, queen takes e4, attempting to exploit this pin, then I take twice, and then I have rook d8 mate. Maybe this is a move, I don't know, but obviously I need to be a bit more careful about this stuff. Queen e5 maybe, to keep protecting. Okay, I mean this is too bad, but that's a mate. It's just a mate, he didn't see it. So this is kind of a silly game as well, but I'm afraid I will just upload it. Regardless, maybe he's not resigning or something, but I'm also attacking b4 with the queen. He can take on c3 and then castle or something, but I mean I'm just gonna checkmate him very easily with the extra queen. Is he letting the clock run down? It wouldn't be very nice. But stranger things have happened before. And I mean, there is this tried and tested principle saying that you shouldn't resign if you have a knight on the board and he even has two. So the moment I'm completely, like I'm a clean queen up for 2 pawns, but is he letting the clock run down? Maybe. Okay, I mean that's just okay. One knight less. Let's go for it. As long as I don't blunder my queen, I should be okay. Okay, development. Let's go for development. Okay, I have lost actually a competitive rapid game from a queen up. Okay, so I managed to win this. Maybe I play another one because it was a bit silly, this one. And let's see what we get. Again, I have white against somebody from Norway, Matti Sinamoni, and I'm sticking to my guns, c4, and sticking to my guns, g3. Okay. Knight c3, I guess, first. Okay, c6. So he's really not interested in any theoretical discussion here. Oh, okay, whatever, come on. At some point. Yeah, but this bishop on e7, it's not supposed to be on e7, I think, but we'll see. If he takes, I have like knight e5, and usually I have some kind of plans against the queen side. Okay, so now he just kind of gives me one tempo. I guess that should be enough for me to just play normal chess, taking on d5, you know, just ignoring all these tricks. And just castle. So he wasted a tempo here, so it should count for something. Maybe this bishop on g2 is not perfect, but okay. I don't know what he's trying to do. Okay, that one, but I mean, you haven't castled or anything. Isn't that something bad, not castling and just hunting for pawns? Can I somehow punish this? Kind of impunity. Maybe, but what if I just play c4? I can't believe that there is nothing here if he takes. I can't believe it. If he takes, I have like knight e5, discovered attack on the knight, things like that. Bishop e6, yeah. These moves start to look more and more absurd to me, but maybe they're not bad. I don't know. Okay, I could try to attack b7. How's that? Queen b3. Oh wait, what if I play, yeah, bishop a3? That should be okay, right? Stopping him from castling. Queen a5, I don't have a good square, right? Queen a5. Very weird games here. I have a lot of time, so it's not really an issue. Okay. Yeah, no, bishop a3, queen a5. I have queen b3, right? That should be okay. He's gonna try to jump all over the place with the bishop, with the knight, but I don't really see it. I don't really see it at the moment. Famous last words. For example, knight c3, queen c1, knight takes e2 check and winning the queen. Stuff like that I need to pay attention to. But in general, I think, yeah, I don't know where he's going with the king or queen a5. Okay, I don't know. Knight c3, I have bishop b4. Isn't that good for me? If he takes, I have queen takes b7 winning the rook. I don't know what's going on. It is usually, okay, I mean, this kind of stuff, I don't know what to say. I can take and just, maybe even the queen trade is okay, but I don't need to trade queens, right? I can find something more constructive. Knight e5, he has knight d2, so not the best move. Takes a rook b1, maybe. It's really amazing how much he can do with just one piece, right? He's attacking e2 with the queen. Let's just play it simple and Of course, now you could say that he doesn't need to castle anymore. Yeah. I will try not to blunder any exchanges or anything. It might not be easy, but I can try. Maybe rook c1 to c7. How's that? It kind of covers everything with this bishop. Of course, like it's supposed to be like this big bad bishop or something, but with rook c1 at least I avoid this knight jumping into some places. Like no knight c3, which is probably isn't going nowhere, honestly, but f6, doing what? What? King f7 is his plan, but okay, I don't know. I'm just doing what I wanted to do all along. Knight a6 attacks my... Oh, I'm threatening rook e7 check. Well, of course it's not that simple. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Okay, doubling here. And what is he gonna do about this check? Well, knight b6 maybe. But then again I have rook e7 check. Yeah, I mean all of his play is a bit messy here, so I know, usually I know that I have something against these moves, but it's always hard to say exactly what. Okay, so he's going away with the king. Obviously has some logic to it, but don't I have something? I should be able to have something here because it just looks so weird, honestly. I don't want to go like rook b7 because then he can just get rid of one of my rooks. Yeah. Although rook b7 comes with a tempo, right? Yeah, that's true. So I can take b5. Am I overlooking some fork? Not yet, I think. Usually when you keep all your pieces together, there's less forks to miss. But there's always some forks to miss, so I don't know. Maybe he's gonna play king g6 or something like that. Yeah, king g6, I thought so. If I give you this check, where are you going? King h6. At least after this, I can get rid of this knight, which is basically the only piece that he's ever played with. Which brings its own downsides, of course, but I don't know, let's try it. Where is he going with the knight? So I'm gonna be able to double on the 7th rank. g5 doesn't trap my knight because I have g2. a2 is hanging, as I just noticed, but then so would the knight. Okay, so finally maybe I have a game here in which I'm not blundering everything at the same time, although maybe I'm blundering something. This bishop is actually covering c1, also it's a cool thing to notice. I'm kind of like noticing these things as if somebody just gave me this position from nowhere. So that's kind of funny, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you notice this stuff just in the middle of the game. But I mean, the best case scenario here, I guess, is winning these two pieces for one of the rooks, which of course in general is a good thing. But also in this particular case, I think it's a good thing because I can just play bishop c5, really cementing everything together. And whenever like your opponent has... Okay, that move. Okay, he wants to go to c7, I guess. To c4, I guess. Attacking... yeah, okay. I don't know, like rook g7. Wait, I have another check here, right? I have this check. Is that a good check for me? King h5, I guess. Otherwise I take with check. It's always a good idea to check. I'm sorry for it. It's not a pun. Didn't completely... Oh, okay, that move. Oh, that's funny. Completely missed that one. Okay. Maybe you can play that. I'm gonna play h4 next move and see where you're... how that's gonna turn out for you. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I totally gave away everything, didn't I? Yeah, I really have nothing here. Oh boy. These two beautiful rooks on the 7th rank, and he's gonna exchange both of them. That's just sad, right? It's just really sad. Can I do anything interesting here other than the trade? And who knows? Who knows? Do I have at least one pawn here? Not even. Don't even have a pawn. I should have taken that pawn when I had a chance. As they... Oh well. That's really sad. And even he's gonna get some kind of activity with this knight. It's really sad. It's a very bad performance when you have two rooks on the 7th rank and you don't even take one pawn. Like that can't be a good thing. He's attacking a2. Yeah, I can't just give it up like that because I need to keep this, otherwise he has two connected passers. It can't be a good thing. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get it. Do I have some kind of a forks or something? Doesn't look like it, but I also can't give up that pawn for that matter, so I need to just stay put for a while. I don't know who's better here. Well, probably he's better, but I don't know. Let's see. Need to activate my stuff. Okay, let's see. Knight e5. I don't know. I mean, this isn't a fork, of course, I know. But maybe I can do something knight against bishop. And let's see. Of course, it's really silly to try to play like kind of a quick time control with the bishop against knight, because he's gonna have all kinds of little tricks. But yeah, for the moment everything is covered. So, and he has no forks. It's gonna come, I know, but if he doesn't do anything, I'm not gonna take on e4. That just helps his king, but I can play g4 check. Okay, so, and this actually wins a pawn as far as I can see. So I think he made a mistake here. He should just take, because now I think I'm supposed to be winning. I'm supposed to be winning this, because I have this big mass of pawns. Well, obviously, maybe he can just try to play for to create a pass pawn here. Okay. I need to be careful not to shut out my own bishop from the game. I can play, yeah, start e5 and then e4, I think. Although, yeah, wait, d5 check, and then bishop check. Yeah, that sounds like something much better. Yeah, and finally I get a little bit of activity with my bishop. Okay, he doesn't want to play that, but then I can just push my pawn. And this must be winning. I know I'm gonna lose to some fork thing, but now I have e4 and I'm attacking g5. If he plays h5, I can take the pawn. And if he wants to push like g4, that's like just nonsense. I can catch it very easily with my bishop. This must be completely winning. I will stop saying it once I won it, I guess, but okay. Of course, it's always tricky, but I can just activate my king. I don't know where he's going with the knight. I think he's just shuffling around, to be honest. So whenever you have a dark squared bishop, the best thing is to put your pawns when you need to advance this pawn mass, right? Then it's best to advance your pawns on light squares and then kind of get rid of the black king with the bishop. But in this case I can even do it with the pawn. So if he plays king d6, I have e5 check. So that's gonna hurt him. Okay, he doesn't go for that, but I still have this thing, right? Okay, this I take with a check, so, and this game is over. I think even if I lose to a fork, I can probably win this. D7 check and then D8 queen. So he can't stop that. So overall it was a big mess. I'm gonna go back and analyze a little bit, because I'm sure I mucked it up somewhere. Okay, and this is just check, and I even queen with check, so okay. Okay, so he resigned. So 19. Yeah, he's offering me a rematch because he thinks I'm overrated, and I agree, but it's just too late for me now. Okay, so 19 points. So that definitely looks like I'm kind of like a classical player. It's all just nonsense. It's all just big nonsense, but still, I have a little bit of rating, so kind of won. I won a bunch of games today, but it was all, well, most of it was luck. Okay, so I said I'm going to analyze, so let's see. Of course, with the analysis, I mean pushing the the button for the computer, because of course I'm not gonna analyze, sit down and write down variations and everything. Okay, so bishop c1 check. Let's see. Let's see from here, or even from the queen trade. I have a feeling I was really much better here. How do I analyze this? Okay, I know, but then there was a button somewhere. Spectators and discussion. There was a button somewhere, I remember. Chat on, chat off. Okay, I don't know. But then there was a button somewhere. I know for sure there was a button. It was, the analysis was right here. Game is over, I know, but okay. If I go to my profile, yeah, I'm sorry for the wait. I don't have an official FIDE title. I'm sorry. Analysis. Okay. Let's see. This is with Stockfish. Okay, so this is pretty easy. I think this is maybe we don't need to do that. Knight h4 check. Okay, much better for white. Let's go here actually. Bishop a3. How am I doing here? Very quickly, honestly. Bishop a3. White is much better. Okay. Queen a5. Okay, this is taking a little bit. Much better. Okay, queen b3, he says. Okay, b5. And now apparently I must have some kind of a killer blow here. C takes, yeah. Okay, so c takes b. Okay. So it's not that bad. C takes, queen takes. And then here I just went for the queen trade, but queen e3. Okay, and somehow lining up on the e file also. Queen e3 and maybe some kind of a knight g5 move at some point. That makes sense. Okay, so I just exchange. I don't know. Like let's go ahead a little bit. Rook c7. Is this good for me? Black is slightly better. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, that's some kind of a short-term analysis. Bishop d7. Okay. It should be probably the same, but let's see. Knight e1 I saw somewhere. That seems like an elegant move. Like knight e1, knight d3, knight c5. I guess that's the point. Maybe knight e1, knight d3, knight f4. Also like attacking this loose-ish bishop. Rook fc1. King f7. This looks so fragile that it must be something. Something must come. Knight e1 again. Yeah, with knight e1, yeah, indeed. So he's also playing f3 at some point. But okay, so nothing super concrete yet. Rook b7. Rook b7 was one of the engine's recommendations as well. Okay, so it kind of changes left and right equal. Okay, rook hb8 also. Yeah, the thing is that that if I really want to take b5, I think black is well advised to just. Okay, so now the computer really thinks I'm winning. Knight h4, check, king h6, and this must be a good one for me. But rook c6. Oh yeah. Rook c6 because yeah, rook c6. Okay, now suddenly he thinks my move is good. Oh no, I just took that knight. Yeah, it was a bit of a nonsense. It's just like such a messy position. It's a bit hard to evaluate, I think. I mean, not for the computer, just for me to understand what the computer is saying. Okay, d5. d5 and d5 would mean that I don't really like Stockfish is jumping up and down. Okay, rook c7, knight b6. I never even thought of this rook c6 move at all. Okay, do I have something smart here? Because this bishop c1, it looked like a smart move, but it turns out it was just nonsense. Okay, so rook takes g7 he wants to play. And then what? I guess the point is that black can't dream of taking on a2, because then I have knight f5 and something nasty is gonna happen. Rook ac8. I don't know, like this is really just the last thing I want to check. Rook be7. Yeah, and I'm basically just like terrorizing the whole 7th rank here. So like I said, it was really just pathetic. I didn't even take a single pawn. I had nothing. I left empty-handed with both my rooks. Like, he just okay, and just like okay, like, now I'm 2 pawns up, and with some kind of ongoing attack. I mean. Okay, like this evaluation is really going up and down. 95, rook gb7, and yeah, okay. I mean, I believe that. I just thought that this check was somehow very smart. Do I still have anything here? Yeah, according to a computer, yes, because I still just play rook c6. And then I take f6, and then I take g5. Totally forgot about rook c6. It's really bad. I mean, knight g2 is this typical move that, of course, I saw that the knight is not under attack because the g pawn is pinned. But I thought like, oh, I better just move away now before something bad happens. Maybe this really gave everything away, because now he just, I think by force he can just exchange everything. Oh, bishop d5. Okay, bishop d5 wins an exchange, right? But in the end, a computer reverted to rook ac8. I have to see why. Why is this not good? Totally missed this move. Rook takes a7. Oh yeah. I mean, okay. So I don't lose it. And then this is what the computer said, but this should be okay, right? I just play like bishop. Okay, so he wants to play bishop. Okay, bishop e3. No, and I just kind of like keep everything together, but both of these minor pieces look a bit silly. And he's gonna have the activity. Yeah, honestly, I think black is probably better here, but okay, I don't know. Let's go a bit further away. Anything I missed here? I don't know. Black is slightly better, equal. I think this, so e3. Okay, so after f3, this was the turning point, because he thought he doesn't have to take on f3, but actually he did. Oh, h5 is equally good, of course. Okay, so the computer thinks black is much better because he has this sequence. And this means what? Oh yeah, he actually gets the e4 square after all. And then I'm in Zugzwang, I think. Uh, yeah, essentially this is Zugzwang. D5. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, this is very elegant actually. So F3 was a mistake. But if I don't play F3, what do I play? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so actually this endgame was just bad. Of course, my bishop is awful here, and it can't move, but the way it turned out, actually I activated my bishop very quickly. This must be already winning for white. No, I can't believe that it's just slightly better. Like, I think if you let the computer think for a while, it must find, I think, a win, honestly. Yeah, okay, I mean... Yeah. I mean, a knight, the knight can somehow withhold these pawns. Maybe. But by the end of it, I will have won so much space that I can't believe any of this. Okay, so the computer agrees, and now actually I apparently have a big like all the moves are evaluated. So this E3 move was a bad one apparently. Yeah, I mean E3 shuts in my bishop forever, so I don't know why I played it. Oh, I mean I know why I played it because I wanted to activate my king, but of course I can just do it with king g2 and maybe run here. Maybe that makes more sense. But anyway, well, thanks for watching. I don't know if anybody's still watching this, but well, I learned something and that's all that matters, I guess.